Hey guys, Jonah here. Welcome to Easter time, Easter weekend, which is yeah, the longest weekend in the UK essentially. Um, we are doing a beer review. It would be wrong if we didn't. From the last one actually, from the Nomadic Brewers, and I'd like to say I left the best till last, but I'm not sure. There's nothing in there, but it's because this brewery, we've already had a beer from them. It's Büro again, and this is their, how do you say that? Poūwa lager. It's a Magnum, apparently. Magnum Hallertauer Midfrüh. And it's a New Zealand lager, I think, or it's a pale ale anyway, at least. Might be a lager at 6.8, so it's not all that bad. I love one thing about them, I love their kind of weird, quirky cartoon style on the cans. I think it's pretty cool. And it says Doppelsticke. This Doppelsticke, what the hell? Honours the Poūwa's unique New Zealand nomadic black swan. Okay, so that's what the Poūwa's is. Lager, or larger, I should say, and heavier than its Australian. Oh, so this is all about this bird, which I guess, oops, is this dude here. So the lager, Poūwa, is all after that thing. But it's Hallertauer. It's got some Pilsner malt. It's got some wheat in it, some wheat malt though. It has got a black top, but silver bottom. I quite like Hallertauer. Hallertauer lagers are pretty good. I do like them. Don't know what the Magnum thing's about. I'm assuming it's got some Magnum in. Maybe the Magnum's for bitterness. We shall see. Right, boom. This has been in the fridge. It's a lager, isn't it? 6.8% lager though. Not bad. Right, let's get this bad boy into a glass. That looks properly dark. Dark for a lager. It is not a dark lager though, shall we say? Boom, 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 boom. And unfortunately, I don't know if you can see because the light is shining. Shine on me, the light of your love. There we go. Tilt it a bit. You see the camera, but be assured, dear viewer, that is not very clear. It is very murky indeed. Let's get this big cock. No, it's not a cock. It's a swan or a duck or something. A mallard. Maybe it's a mallard reaction going on. Wow, I can smell that though. My God. Lots of sort of piney, yeah, piney hotness and malty goodness. Wow, that doesn't smell hugely like a lager. And look at that head. I mean, these guys are supposed to be reinventing the German style. So this is the German lager. What the hell did they call it? Doppelsticke. Doppelsticke. Hmm. Who knows? Who knows, dear viewer? But that smells nice. That smells proper malty. It does smell like a German kind of lager, but one of those strong ones with the skull and crossbones on the front of the can or whatever. We'll see what we get. Anyway, happy Easter to you all from Uncle Jonah. Let's make the next few days good, and yeah, I'll tell you more about what's happening on Tuesday as we near then, but I might be out of action for a while. I'm not looking forward to it. Anyway, cheers and beers, dear viewer. Let's see what we get from this bad boy. Oh, that's nice. Oh, oh, interesting stuff going on. So as it was going down, I was like, oh, this is going to be a multi bad boy. And then I got hit by the hot bitter bitterness, which was cool. And I was like, oh, yeah, hot. And then instantly after that, banana. I'm like, where's the banana coming from? So it must be the yeast, which is weird because usually um, the banana flavors yeast style is kind of yeah, I would say a Belgium thing. But some German beers do have it, and it's got the wheat in it. So is it a dark wheat, a dark wit? Um, wow, it's interesting. There's a lot of different things going on, which is cool. I like that kind of thing. Um, yeah, those bitter flavors, are they supposed to be there or not? I mean, it's hot bitterness, yes, but there's something else going on in there too. And I'm wondering if this is why this beer is especially murky. Um, it has got wheat in it, so maybe that's it. But I don't think. I mean, if it's supposed to be a German style, is it supposed to be? Can you see that? I don't know, Debbie. You probably can't see that, but that is like opaque brown, very, very strange. Let me dive in for some more. Let's see what we get. And don't forget, this beer is near on a 7% beer, so got to be a bit careful. But it's only a small can, isn't it? Yeah, right. That's how it all starts. Oh, lovely maltiness, creaminess, hit with the bitterness there. It's a sour bitterness. I wonder if that's a side effect of the yeast again. Okay, this time not so much of the banana. Um, it's really interesting. Yeah, I'm interested in this beer. And we do have a very solid line there, and we have a fat line down there, which is always good to see. Interesting. I'm trying to think what this is like because it's not like a British style beer at all. This is definitely German in style, apart from, like I say, those banana tones. But there are certain, yeah, certain beers that do have that. And I wonder, is it supposed to be murky? So usually German lagers, even the strong ones, are super clear. I'm not really getting caramel. Um, well, maybe a hint of it. It's weird. It's definitely a beer of two halves. Fanar. Yeah, it starts off really malty, but then the bitterness does come through. As I say, because it's that sour bitterness, I really do think it shouldn't be there, or not as much as perhaps they wanted to be there. And I think that's because of the yeah, the clarity or lack of, which is a shame. But I've said it so many times with this nomadic thing. Craft breweries don't spend enough time for doing proper lagering. Some do, but it's a rarity. Okay, that last sip, the banana has come back again. Very, very interesting beer. Like I say, I'm not 100% sure it's supposed to be that way, but it was a nice beer for a lager. My God, nice. One, two, three, and done. And always that tiny little bit left at the bottom of the glass, which is a shame. But I might drink that later on. So there we go. Very interesting beer, Poūwa. The New Zealand, I don't know, the New Zealand duck. There's nothing else to do with New Zealand there at all. Um, the hops, the malts, yeah, nothing is New Zealand apart from the duck on the front. And then it says Magnum, uh, and then Hallertau Pearl. Spalt Select. I tell you what's interesting. I'm looking at the Untapped on the screen here, and it says Hallertau Mitfrühe. So is it Pearl or is it Mitfrühe? And what's the Magnum about? Very, very interesting. As usual, I don't think they can read. The quality control is not so good at Beer 52. They really, really need to get on top of that because, yeah, I'm quite a mellow dude, but things like that do kind of get on my nerves a little bit. When the beer in your hand, in the can, says something completely different to in the magazine, or in this case, on the website. Never mind, dear viewer, never mind. Easter is here, lovely day, lots of beers going on. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will return with another beer review, and that's coming up real soon.